The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Saturday, December 30th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting research platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit HOFBets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month and start making smarter bets today, people. We're also brought to you by SGPN's Ultimate New Year's Eve Party. Hop on Sports Gambling Podcast YouTube channel for a truly DGen afternoon, complete with drinks, drafts, pick'ems, prizes, live sweats, and much, much more. The fun starts at 12:30 Pacific New Year's Eve. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, this is Derek Stevens. I'm the owner of Circa Las Vegas. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Experience preview and picks episode for Saturday, December 30th. Got a loaded slate, folks. We're going to be talking all about it, and you better believe we hit a couple crazy money line plays. Although, we'll talk about the night. Cal's not looking good for me right now, and I got a decent amount of money on the Golden Bears, but we're going to talk all about it, folks. I'm joined. Well, actually, if you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
I smoke and I drink and I don't have stress and I'm healthy.
Nobody knows nothing.
Somebody knows. Double the price. But no one touches Dundee.
Yeah, I see chatter in there about Detroit. We did bet Detroit. We lost. We're going to talk about that in a second. But we also had some fire play with double-digit dog hit on the money line. So back the fuck off a little bit if you're talking to Dundee. I am joined by my co-host. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, the host of the Big 12 College Experience, the host of the Ryan and Rush Show. Give it up for Ryan McIntyre, aka Lon Mac. How you doing, brother?
Doing good. Glad that we're actually live this time around. To pull back the curtain, we were about to do the show without you guys. We started the show and we go, wait a minute, we're not live right now.
Well, what's weird is when I hit the live, even this time, it tried to reject it. You know what I mean? So corporate gambling is coming for us. Those hacks, and now they got Bet ESPN and all that shit. They're coming for us. They're coming for us. So you got to watch out. So, hope you guys are doing good, and hope you're actually seeing this podcast. If not, or the show, whatever the fuck you want to say. If not, don't worry. I'm drinking. I'll be happy. Dude. Tonight was a pretty all over the place night for college hoops. Currently what? Hang on, let me make sure this score is accurate because I haven't refreshed it. Currently, Tarleton State's up 7 on LMU. Glad we didn't bet that. Also, Fresno State's up 6 on Steve Lavin. I almost bet Fresno. And currently, Cal is only down to what, 28 at half. Got them right where they want them to cover that big number.
Back doors
got
open.
them right where they want them. Call off the dogs, Wildcats. Call off those dogs. Also, Stanford up 4 on Arizona State. Is that one still early on? Let's open things up because we ate a bag of shit, absolute bag of shit on Detroit. The hospital. People were saying, I can't believe we locked this up. Well, look, winless teams are only winless until the next game. A lot of times, you know what I mean? Like it. you shouldn't just not bet a team because they're winless. Because sometimes the market adjusts.
Yeah.
So I hope I'm making logical sense. Obviously, when I watched the game, I didn't think I was making logical sense. They fucking suck, dude.
Yeah. It's bad bet. But if you look at the two resumes, I know Detroit had not won a game yet. They've looked better than IUPUI headed into this game. I don't know what the fuck they were doing over Christmas break. I guess they partied like they won the national championship when they covered against NC State the game before. They suck. Yeah. Bad bet. But I mean, good win for Rob. I know Rob had IUPUI. Nobody else had, I guess, our IUPUI.
Yeah. Shout out to Rob. At least somebody hit.
Terrible game.
I did not bet this. I was afraid to bet this because the Phoenix has risen and Green Bay beats Wright State by 11. I know you bet this. My apologies on being a fan of Green Bay and touting them, even though I actually picked Wright State. So I would have got this wrong had I bet this. Despite me being all over Green Bay this year and kind of a Dundee team this year, your thoughts on this game?
Frustrating. This kind of was my day in a nutshell. Ate shit overall today, and Wright State had a 10-point lead with I think like 12 minutes to go. Completely collapsed. For a team that's got a lot of veterans, man, they are playing shit basketball right now. I don't know what's wrong with them.
You can't go into the Resch Center with 1,900 people rocking in there.
There was nobody there. There was nobody at IUPUI. There was no elementary. I was like, what the fuck?
It's the holidays. Well, you would think, see, if we were a proper, this is why we've lost sight of who we are as a people in America. Because you would think you would say, you'd grab the family. If you're right there, jump on down. If you're in that town where the fucking, what was that Netflix series? You know what I'm talking about.
The Ozarks.
Making a Murderer. You're in that fucking town with the Averys, whatever their names were. Stephen Avery. All right. I know you're sitting there like, come on. I watched that documentary. You're not doing shit in that area unless it's a Packer game's on. So why would you not be at a Green Bay Phoenix game? Be a part of something special. Because they're turning this bus around. I'll tell you that right now. They are turning this fucking bus around. Yeah. Green Bay. It's a good win for Green Bay, man.
Great win.
Yeah. I would have opened up 0-2 gambling had I bet on Wright State, but I didn't. But we did differ here. Valpo, Elon. You got to cover by a half a point. As Elon wins 82-78. They blew a 13-point lead at the half. I mean, I didn't bet this, but still. They got the cover. If you bet that game, you had to sweat out every second of that, folks. I don't know. We have a lot of games to talk about. We don't need to do a deep dive on that. The moving company got drilled by Penn State. Penn State's better than I thought they would be, I think. You?
Yeah. They've been up and down for a year one coach.
Indiana was struggling with Kennesaw State, but somehow pulled away. We didn't bet that, but I am
felt like last year's game.
Yeah, it did. It really did. I'm disappointed we didn't bet Miami. They won by 40. They won by fucking 40. We should have bet this game.
North Florida is so fucking bad. What happened? They used to be good. The
Ospreys. I don't know. The ozone layer. Brown, of course, loses to Stony Brook.
Thank God we didn't bet this.
Glad we didn't bet this.
Yes.
But I did bet this, and I felt very good about it because I got 18 points in Northern Illinois, and guess what? They lost by 29. What the fuck?
I'm glad it stayed away.
This was a 6-point game at halftime.
Yep.
How the fuck do you let it get that far off the rails, NIU? Iowa drills these fucking mid-majors, man.
I know. This white guys turn it up for these games. It's so frustrating.
Yeah. I still had a winning night, folks, but that one hurt because I felt pretty good about that game. Eastern Kentucky plus 30. It was a little sweaty, but we got it done as they lose by 27. Let's fucking go, Colonels. Your thoughts on this one, buddy?
We got a lot of fucking pushback in the comments on this pick. Somebody goes, "What are you guys talking about? They're going to get drilled by 30." I go, "Well, if they get drilled by 30, that means they cover." That's the whole point
30
of
and a half, right?
Yeah. I go, that's the whole point of taking them. This is a great spot. Purdue put their walk-ons in. So shout out to the little white guy on Eastern Kentucky that made the 3 and 1 to get the cover.
So
send
currently,
you a Christmas card. I'll pay for your beer when I see you. 6 years.
Currently, I am for the day 7-7. Nice. It's Seagram's and 7. I like to drink that too. But you would think not the best day, especially I'm pending Cal, so I could be 7-8. But I'm still having a winning day, and that is because a little lock battle win for me and Bieniek. Will Wade's got a strong ass offer, and that is for Michigan to stop playing like little bitches. McNeese hits plus 455 on the money line. Fuck you, world. Oh yeah, I took them. I took them with the points. It was a party. I'm fucking moving to McNeese. I don't even know where it is. Lake Charles, wherever the fuck.
Lake Charles.
Let's go. What did you make? I know you lost a lock battle here, but what'd you make?
Yeah. So I was wrong on this being the public dog. There's a couple other ones we'll talk about. It was more of a fate of Noah because Noah brought out his fucking novel and got in his feelings about the game. I'm like, all right, come on, Michigan, stand up and have some pride. McNeese coming in as hot as anybody. They suck. Michigan's not very good. Juwan Howard's not very good. Will Wade is going to be one and done in Lake Charles.
Is he Louisville's next head coach?
I think so. He's going to be there somewhere.
Should we just write him in at Louisville right now?
See if he can coach conference play. Kenny Payne.
He's perfect for Louisville.
Oh yeah,
because look, Louisville was doing the dirty ass program with Pitino, winning championships. They fire him. They try to say, morally we were in the wrong, and Chris Mack was in the wrong. All right, so you went straight, allegedly, but now you realize how stupid you are. You got to cheat. All right. And now cheating's legal. So
you go out and get a
strong ass offer. Yeah. LSU should. Yeah, that was fantastic. And
how about Michigan?
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah.
I remember like after the first week, Noah was like, Colby, you still think they're going to be third to last in the Big Ten? I was like, no, I don't think so because they look good against St. John's, but
it might be last now.
Yeah, now I'm like, that maybe. I think so.
Who are they better than?
Minnesota, maybe.
Oh God, we'll talk about fucking Minnesota here.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah. Moving along. I should have battled you here, man. I should have fucking battled you because Niagara Falls gets it done 69-63 against the Bulls of Buffalo. I took Niagara. They got it done. I mean, Buffalo's terrible, dude. I know there was a couple games where they flashed some talent. They suck, though.
This is the biggest bullshit game of the night. Fucking Buffalo dominated the first half, up 10, and all of a sudden the lead's gone by the 18-minute mark of the fucking second half. I hate this team. How do you get bullied by Niagara at home? You had a 10-point lead. You guys suck. No wonder you're 1-11.
Yeah, they do suck. Alabama State almost beat South Florida. Did you catch this game?
I did. Well, our handicap was, I don't know which South Florida team will get here.
Oh, I didn't bet this, but I took the Bulls on the picks page, and they're such a fucking weird team. They're just a weird team, man.
Mm-hmm.
They got fortunate tonight. Evansville, Cincinnati. I pushed. They probably should have lost this game, I think. But I pushed. I don't know. Evansville was up 8 at halftime, but at the same time, down that stretch, they could not get a bucket. They could not get a bucket. I'm so fucking glad I pushed, because I thought when they hadn't scored in like 5 minutes, I was like, they're going to lose by 100. They're going to lose by this team's not going to score again. Unbelievable. The Purple Aces, they were dealing aces in the first half. What the fuck happened? Is this thing, is this sport real?
Dude, Cincinnati and Minnesota, I swear to God, they know the numbers. Those guys play their asses off against these mid-majors and make sure they barely cover. I got it 17.5, so I won. But I'm like, dude, why are they playing so hard? Up 16 with 1 minute left. They definitely knew the number.
Yeah. Yeah. Noah's not here because he decided to drive into the city. Allegedly. He texted us his life fucking story today. Said he was driving into the city. What did he say again? He said, I can only bet Fairleigh Dickinson in the city.
I was like, oh, that's a lot of work to go bet Fair Dick.
Why is that? I'm so confused. I had so many questions.
I fucking hate the stupid state of Michigan. Every time I bet them, they lose. Detroit, for fucking Michigan, for fuck that state. I hate that state. I hate you, Governor Whitmer. I hate everybody in Michigan except Noah Bieniek.
Let me see if I can read these emails. Let me see if I'm going to give you guys some, or not emails, text messages. Noah says this back. This is the message I get. I'm doing it, guys. I'm going downtown. I know a place where Noah Bieniek is downtown. Where's downtown? I have no fucking idea. Should I bet 5 moneyline underdogs straight or round robin them? Here are the 4, and I'm dead set on this, guys. Kennesaw State, McNeese State, Jackson State first half, and Fairleigh Dickinson.
You know which one to hit, right? The one against his own fucking team.
Yeah. Yeah. So he
drove that LeBaron to get some fair dick.
I'm trying to pull up the map of Michigan to understand where downtown is. Honey, I'm going into downtown. Gonna hang out with the riffraff.
Noah's in the chat.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's got to be Saginaw, right?
Yeah.
Mom, I'm going into Saginaw. Say your prayers for me. All right. Where else could it be? Midland? I thought that was Texas. There's a Midland, Michigan. Yeah, it's got to be Saginaw. Going into Saginaw. Gonna buy us some drywall. Anyway, shout out to Bieniek. All right.
Went to the Home Depot and he grabbed some fair dick while he was there.
Yeah, that's probably how far the Home Depot is there. Going to downtown to go to the Home Depot to get some drywall. Stetson 79, Charlotte 75.
Bieniek hit this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm giving my flowers to Noah after I talk. I had to open up talking a little shit.
Yeah.
But Noah was all over this one. The line smelled. He locked up the Hatters and he got it done. He's a fucking legend. All right. He might be sitting outside of a fucking Home Depot right now, asking why their holiday hours are different than their regular hours. All right. But the LeBaron is looking good. He's got heater on that heater on full blast after picks like this. There we go. Bieniek. Anyway, great win there.
You can get an oil change for the LeBaron now.
That's what I'm saying, man. Come on, Noah. Get that LeBaron, get that wood paneling off. Let's give that boy a paint job. All right. We decided to bet the Norse of Northern Kentucky.
Oh my God, this game, man. They dominated the first half.
They got drilled by IPFW, 73-60. Okay.
Them and Buffalo, watching those two next to each other was just so painful in the early window. Terrible.
Illinois State. I woke up this morning. I didn't bet this game, but they were getting 21. It was like, come on, let's give me that 21. Nope. They lost by 26. Wildcats are rolling. And then I should have locked Battle Joe on this because St. Joe's absolutely droided. They drilled Loyola Maryland 97-56. St. Joe's is good, buddy. Give them their respect.
I thought this was a commerce game again. I thought this was going to be the sleepy spot.
Which we were on, by the way. Which we were on.
Yeah. They fucked them up. Bad pick by me.
Bethune-Cookman. I'm glad you talked me off betting Bethune-Cookman as they lost by 44 at UCF. The horrors of
teams
Radford
got fucking drilled. Yeah.
Radford got fucking completely took it. Clemson took a shit sandwich on Radford here, 93-58. Clemson's good, buddy.
Really fucking good. Bad handicap by me. I was drinking with the Radford guys after they beat West Virginia. That was a big win for that fan base and obviously the coaching staff. They were they did not show up. They got fucked up. So finally Radford did not cover. I think they had covered like 11 out of the last 12. They got fucked up. Clemson's the best team in the ACC.
Yeah, they are.
They're fucking good, man.
Shout out to DB Cooper, gave us 10 American smackaroos. Appreciate you. I think they're American. East Carolina got absolutely drilled by East Tennessee State. They kind of just losing the whole game. They were asleep at the wheel. They were drunk. Glad I didn't bet this because I had a feeling that East Carolina was full of shit. Get this Schwartz out of here. May the Schwartz be with you. You fucking loser. You can't lose. You can't get dominated at home like this. All right? Fuck out of here. Oh, you're coach with Rick Barnes. I don't give a shit. All right? Rick Barnes never won shit in his life. Anyway, you were on ETSU, weren't you?
I was, but I didn't bet it. I didn't really have a good feel there. I should have bet ETSU.
ECU should never be favored in a game ever again.
No, they're terrible as favorites.
Yeah. You tried to bring me in the muck to bet on Maine. I didn't take the bait, but I still picked Maine. Minnesota wins by 18.
Fucking luckiest cover the fucking night. Them and Cincinnati. If you had those two, go fucking pull that horseshoe out of your ass somewhere. That was the luckiest fucking cover. Maine covered the whole game, and then they completely shit themselves in the last 4 minutes. I fuck Minnesota. I hate this team.
They're beating the piss out of all these shitty fucking schools.
But this one, they didn't really beat the shit out of. Like, they just blew it open late because they knew the number. They're like, we got to cover this because we're not going to cover a whole game in the Big Ten.
That's true. Dude, I went down a rap. I mean, no. I can't bullshit. We got to get through a lot of games. New Orleans got drilled by Stephen F. Austin. Didn't bet this, but I definitely took New Orleans. Stephen F. Austin won by 29 points, held them to 51 points. Lumberjacks playing some defense. Glad you didn't talk me into betting South Carolina State because I could have been talked into that. They lost by 29.
That one. Oh my God.
They lost by 29. See, and this is why you should ride with me. And look, I want to just highlight this for a second because I think we're entering the part of the season where
it's easy to see a tide turn.
Where the smelly trap line, sometimes you got to dive into it because I locked up American -1.5. And guess what? They won by 2 against UMBC. There we go. Get some fucking freedom fries. That's what I'm doing tonight. Let's go. These American Eagles always winning me money, man. I like this American team as that was very intense, but they blew a 16-point halftime lead to be fair. Buddy, what'd you make of this? What'd you make of my lock here? This great fucking play by Dundee. No one wants to give me my credit about diving into the fucking stink. I've been doing it the past couple nights. I'm 4-0 and diving into the stink.
Yeah, very, very fortunate.
Detroit,
I was happy.
Detroit, 4-1.
Fuck Detroit. Fuck Buffalo. Fuck all these teams. You guys all suck. Good win. That line did reek, and it was right on. It came right down the wire.
I mean, dude, I like kicked back. I didn't even watch this game. I watched it on my scorecard. Right, I was like, they're up 16, halftime, whatever the fuck it was. I'm like, no problem. Under 2 minutes left. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is happening here? What is happening? We're gonna lose this game. But we got it done. We also got this one. Me and you both hit on this one. Plus 185 money line play. We were hopping around with the UMKC Kangaroos. Let's go.
This was
Shout
never
out to
a game.
Trevor gave us $25. YouTube.com/the college experience. You can donate to my Gap Tooth Fund. All right, let's go. Let's have some fucking fun. Dude, they were impressive. They whooped their ass.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the score probably doesn't even do it justice. They were up to like 25 for a lot of this game. Bob Roberts is bad.
Yeah, and they're falling apart. They're falling apart. I feel like they've been struggling a lot lately. Threw this game on the TV for a little bit because I just found that Ohio State, not because of the score, Missouri game boring, mainly because of the opt-out. So whatever. I had it on, kind of fall asleep, have another rum and fucking eggnog or some shit, some concoction. But St. Thomas,
where did this come from?
they're not playing any games. They went to that Betty Engelstad Center, whatever the fuck it's called. All right. And they went there and they drilled that North Dakota team.
They're pretty good, man.
I like them. They only had 14 points in the first half. North Dakota was at home. Dominating performance by the Tommy guns.
Could the Tommies win the Summit?
Yeah. I mean, UMKC did look good today.
South Dakota State?
Yeah, UMKC looked all right today. Yeah. Denver, I don't know.
North Dakota State's always feisty.
Yeah, even though we'll talk about them in a second. My worst play of the day. And when I say worst play of the day, it was the worst play of the fucking day. It wasn't Detroit. I expected shit talk about our play here. What in the fuck happened to UNC Greensboro? What if I told you I not only put $100 on Greensboro, I put $50 on the money line. Holy shit. This team only scored 37 points. They won at Arkansas. This is a team that was 9-2 coming into the night. What?
I know they're banged up, but still, my God. I mean, I didn't think that they would get drilled like that. I guess Texas is much better with Dylan DeSue, obviously. But still, you can't fucking lose by what? What did they lose by 37? What did it end? I don't even know what the final score.
Dude, they lost
I wrote it off.
35.
35. Yeah, it was fucking terrible.
Unfucking believable.
Yeah.
Just disgusting. Carolina covered against Charleston Southern as they won by 45. Glad we didn't bet. We were thinking about betting that.
Beautiful game.
Circle of trust here. I decided to bet on Northwestern State.
I'm so glad I stayed away. They've been getting fucked up in some of these games, man.
Dude, when I saw the line go from like 22 to 25, I was like, oh yeah, little brother. No one's going to be at this fucking LSU game.
It was 25 at the under 12.
Unbelievable, dude. I just got fucking destroyed there. I don't even, folks, you didn't even, I don't think I gave that away on the picks page either. I think I just bet that because I was looking for action. That was a bad play.
Just pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah, I could have lied to you folks. I probably should have. But St. Mary's.
We got this.
One of my favorite plays on the card. They fucking drilled Kent State, held them to 46 points. Got it done. Your thoughts on the Gales?
Yeah, I was talking to Hoops about this last night. This is a hard team to figure out. They're so up and down. It felt like they were starting to roll going into break, and then they lost to Missouri State at home. It was like, what the fuck's wrong with this team?
Yeah.
Just when you're ready to buy back into them. I mean, we'll touch on their rival here in a minute in the WCC. That league is as open as I can remember it.
I wish this year's last year's LMU would have been this year's team.
Yeah, they'd have a chance.
Yeah. I don't know. I still think they could. They just gotta they have too many moving parts.
BYU left in the wrong year.
Yeah, it's true. Very true. Robert Morris, Milwaukee was a push. Did Noah lock that? He might have locked that.
I think so. I don't remember. Avetta was at the game. Shout out to Avetta.
She was in Milwaukee?
Yeah, I think she's going to Marquette tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
She's fucking everywhere.
Yeah, Milwaukee. Great town to get shit faced in. Go to that German restaurant. I don't fucking remember the name of it. Serving martinis. You have a great time. It's right there in the middle of the main street. I've done stand up a bunch of times in Milwaukee, and one of the times for a while, I actually opened up for Mike from Mike and Molly, Billy Gardell. He's a great guy. At the fuck was it called? But anyway, it was a strip club on the top floor, a comedy club, or maybe vice versa. It was like 10 years ago, maybe more. And that was one of the more hilarious green rooms for comedy. Green rooms where you go hang out before the show. You were like sharing it in a way with the strip club. It was very interesting. That place got shut down. Maybe they're dealing cocaine out of it. I don't know, but it was fantastic. All right. And anyway, that's Milwaukee. Great. Everyone's shit hammered Milwaukee, by the way. Anyway, moving forward, where the fuck am I at here? Denver, the omelets. Denver omelets. Dude, can we talk about Noah's Denver squad for a second?
They're kind of good. They're kind of playing good ball.
They're 9-5, man. They dropped 95 points tonight on Omaha.
Yeah. They got Bob Roberts on Sunday. They should win that game.
Yeah, I think they can. They can. 10-5. This Pioneer squad doing the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going here? Jackson State. Mo Williams hits for us. Boom. Getting it done. I love this Jackson State team. I really do. They're a good team. They're a better team than people realize. The line is always off on them. They can win the SWAC. They can win the SWAC.
Yeah, I thought we were about to have a Evansville and Maine incident where I thought Northwestern was going to find a way to fucking miracle cover this thing. Yeah, Jackson State, man, they were feisty in this game. It was like a 9-point game with 3 minutes left, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was a good game. Worst beat of the night for me, UAB -5.5.
Shoot me, somebody.
Asheville loses by 5. Now, to be fair, UAB was down 12 at half and had to really come back. Pember went for like 34 or 30 something.
What a loser ass play on that last play of the game.
Yeah, dude.
The fucking alley-oop down 7 to cover by 5. I'm like,
I know.
They don't foul. I go, you guys are a bunch of fucking losers. Fuck you, Asheville. Oh my God. That was ridiculous. Instead of shooting a 3 down 7 with 10, 15 seconds, they drive by him and throw an alley-oop. I'm like, what?
You know, there's a casino right by Asheville. No, right by Asheville. My thing is they went down there. They knew the line.
Yeah.
They fucking knew the line. South Dakota 75, North Dakota State 66. Did not see the Coyotes going into Fargo and beating the piss out of the Bison.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah. SEMO, we were on SEMO. They needed overtime. They covered the 1.5 as they won by 2 in overtime.
Very predictable. OVC down to the wire.
EIEIO, Eastern Illinois. I believe they covered by 0.5 point, I think, maybe.
Sounds about right. With the EIEIO in Edwardsville.
Didn't bet that game, but we did. But this was our biggest bet of the day. The Utes, 22-point win against Wazoo in Salt Lake City. I was a little stressed out in the first half because Wazoo was playing tough. Had a couple C notes in this one on this one, so the Utes get it done. Easiest play on the board. We gave this away as our favorite play
was an avalanche in the second half.
Yeah, we needed that, man. I was stressing it out in the first half, but we got it done.
Wazoo had the lead the early second half. I was like, oh God, here we go.
Yeah. Rob Donaldson had $1,500 on the Utes.
He was not feeling good when fucking Wazoo had that lead. Like me,
I had
I'm
that
like,
game on. And I was like, dude, Wazoo was looking good in the first half. I was like, you told me might lose this outright.
I know.
We got it done though. We got it done.
Yeah.
Gotta have faith. Shout out to you and Noah. You guys should have locked it though, you fucking cowards, because Boise State did drill the shit at. Oh, did you guys lock it?
Yeah, we did. We loved
I'm talking shit. Okay.
Take it back.
Music. Yeah. Sorry. You guys are great. You guys are the best. I'm the worst. I didn't lock Utah Valley, but I thought they would cover.
They fucked them up.
Yeah, and it was never close. Never close.
They're good at home.
Minute the game tipped, it was never close. And then the big one here: San Diego State 84, Gonzaga 74. Is San Diego State going to go back to the Final Four this year?
I don't know if they'll go back to the Final Four. That's a great win for them, Dutcher. Obviously, I ate shit on this one. I missed what happened at the end of the first half because I flipped over to Boise and Utah. Gonzaga was up 8, and all of a sudden I flipped back and they're down 1.5. So I don't know what happened at the end of the first half. I think we need to set the alarm right now for Gonzaga a little bit. They don't have a good resume.
Yeah, Mark had a few. Might need a few more. I don't think they're going to be very good this year. They're number 13 in the nation. My ass.
They haven't beat anybody. Their best wins against USC and UCLA, who both fucking suck.
Yeah.
And Syracuse.
Yeah. Huge win for the Aztecs there. Glad I didn't bet the game. So I did have $100 on Fairleigh Dickinson. Plus 26 and a half, I think. 26 and a half, I think. I also sprinkled the money line like a fucking idiot. They lost by 33.
They actually kind of kept it closer than what the actual score was, baby. It's like
true.
A 40-point game.
That's true. That is true.
We only lost cover by 8 points,
Very bad
I guess.
play. This was a situational play. We don't like Fairleigh Dickinson's team this year. We just bet the situation. It lost.
I bet the hell out of it. I lost.
If you get pissed about that, I don't know. Fuck off as usual. But Illinois looked good. So I wish I would have bet this. I knew that Colorado line was too fucking much. Washington almost won the game. 73-69. Nice win for the Buffs as KJ Simpson had a good game. I think he almost had a triple double. Washington covered. I felt like I should have bet that. I didn't. I let you down, folks. My apologies. Your thoughts on that game?
Colorado's an interesting team. I like them, but like you said, big favorite. And then Washington, and we'll talk about it with Arizona State and Stanford whenever that goes final. Some teams you don't know what you're going to get with them. So good win for the Buffs. Lucky to win that game.
Yeah. Shout out to the Buffs getting it done. I will give them their music.
Look out, just watch him go down to Buffalo. Oh no, it's a guy on a Buffalo. Guy on a Buffalo.
Great song. And playing the classics, Tarleton drilled Loyola by 13. Billy Gillespie, his team, even though he wasn't there, getting it done. Mm-hmm. Fresno State currently up 4 with 11 seconds left. Damn it. Why didn't I bet this fucking game, dude? I knew Fresno was going to hit. I knew it. Currently Stanford's up 9 at halftime.
Cal's going to backdoor this.
What is this? What is that line right now? What is that number? I'm seeing 18?
Well, no, I mean, we got it. What, it's 17 on the show last night?
No. I'm saying what the score is, like 20 or
22. But I mean, they've outscored them every media timeout so far.
Oh, we still have 11 minutes.
Yeah, Arizona's kind of in cruise control.
I like this because I have a parlay. Once again, our Pac-12 parlay.
Yeah.
Game balls. Number 1, McNeese State. Fuck you, Noah. I guess Noah took McNeese State, but you know what I mean. He's a Michigan fan.
Yeah.
Who's your first game ball?
Tommy's get a 30-point road win.
Dude,
what the fuck is going on?
That shit was over. Like it was like 15-1 to open up the game. I watched that game.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? Look at our Tommy's go.
Second game ball is those Aztecs, buddy. Going into the kennel.
Yep.
Probably the best one of the day. Who's your second game ball?
Let's go to the Coyotes going to Fargo and getting a win. We didn't see that coming either. I know North Dakota State's all right. Yeah, good win.
Yeah, I'm with you. My final game ball. Who fucking deserves it? I'm gonna say Green Bay. The Phoenix Rose. This is a team that was horrible the past 2 years. That's a big win. It's a big win for the program. Who's your final game ball?
Final game ball. Let's go. You know what? Let's go Stetson. That was a good win over Charlotte. I thought Stetson bounced back. They got drilled by Charlotte by 25 a couple weeks ago. Great win for the Hatters.
I agree. So, chat, I'm gonna need you to get me the Lemoyne line because I didn't see it earlier. FYI. Let's get to tomorrow's action. But before I do that, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by SGPN's ultimate New Year's Eve party. This is ultimate, like better than any ultimate Frisbee game ever. All right. This is just fantastic. A live stream party this Sunday over at youtube.com/sportsgamblingpodcast with live pick'ems, live drafts, live sweats, and of course, prizes. We're going to be giving away shit. I'm not talking about one of those prizes in the bottom of your fucking Lucky Charms. I'm talking about a legit cool ass prize. You might be walking around with some shit, some autographs, not from mine. My autograph's bullshit. All right. But you know what I mean? Might get a fucking Robert Parrish autograph or some shit like that. You can go to other countries. Fucking that's currency. Robert Parrish's autograph. The fuck am I talking about? Anyway, we're giving away shit. A lot of good stuff. Christmas trees, all this stuff. All right. You can have my Christmas tree. All right. Sunday, 12:30 in the afternoon, New Year's Eve. All right. It's the ultimate SGPN New Year's Eve party. Cause what are you really doing? You're going to be hanging out with family, eating fucking moon pies, reminiscing about the glory days, playing board game, playing fucking Connect 4. Fuck out of here. All right. Enjoy life a little more. Raise the stakes. All right. Hop on over. You could win something cool, an SGPN helmet. We have a bunch of different shit. We have a bunch of different stuff. We might even give you we might even pay for a trip out to where the hell was that town Noah was going to? Downtown. We'll pay for you to go downtown. All right. So check it out, folks. SGPN's ultimate New Year's Eve party. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy has a way to play alongside your favorite fantasy players all season long. They got NFL, NBA, NHL, college football, and college basketball. Simply pick higher or lower in your favorite players' fantasy stats and cash the fuck in, people. Noah Bieniek is writing articles left and right. He's just dialing up shit. All right. Go check him out. sportsgamblingpodcast.com or the SGPN app. He's doing articles about who you should be taking in Underdog Fantasy because they have the best college basketball props that you just can't find anywhere else, and college football. I'm serious. I know I ramble. I talk out of my ass sometimes, but I'm being dead fucking serious here. There's money to be made. Money to be made here. So what are you doing, folks? Hop on over to Underdog Fantasy. Sign up with the promo code TCESGPN. Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. That's Underdog Fantasy promo code TCESGPN. We're also going to hook. If you do that, take a screenshot, send it over to me on Twitter, Instagram, wherever the fuck, and show me it. We'll give you a college basketball experience T-shirt or a Pick Dundee T-shirt or Eat Shit Pitt T-shirt. How about that? Check on out. Yeah. Let's go. Check it all out. Underdog Fantasy promo code TCESGPN. All right. We are back. We're talking this card we have coming up is just huge. It's huge. It's unbelievable. And it starts out with Stonehill getting 26.5 points against Rutgers. Nope. Lay it. They're terrible. Rutgers coming off the loss too. Nope. They're gonna fuck them up, dude. I actually think we should consider locking this.
No, we got 80 games. I'm staying off this one. I'm showing discipline out of the gates. I do like Rutgers though.
I just think that Stonehill is horrible, and Rutgers needs a win. I'm locking it. Here's your fucking Danny DeVito special. The fucking rack. They call it the Jersey Mike Center now. Bullshit sandwiches. I mean, I guess they're better than Subway. They don't got. I don't think Danny DeVito's molested kids like that piece of shit Jared. All right. Yeah, Rutgers got it done. Remember that. Tomorrow, they got it done. Mount St. Mary's is laying 4.5 against Delaware State. I kind of love both these teams, but give me Mount St. Mary's minus 4.5. What are you doing here?
I like Delaware State here, man. I am so tempted to lock this one, man. I kind of like it as a home dog here. Mount St. Mary's coming off.
This is New Year's. No one's going to be at this game.
Mount St. Mary's coming off that big win against LIU. This could be a lock on the picks page. I'll do it. I'm doing it right now. Give me Delaware State. Lock it up.
Buzz, sting. Moneyline Mac, locking up. Delaware State Hornets. Hofstra. Speedy Claxton's getting 9.5 against St. John's. Who did I see was missing? St. John's has an injury.
Four-man.
Ledlam. Yeah. Give me Hofstra plus the points. 9.5. We should probably lock this.
We should, because this is kind of a sandwich game for the Johnnies. You kind of look at it coming off the UConn game, Big East play. Then they go back to Big East play. Little brother here, all over Hofstra. Lock it up. Okay.
Let's go. Hofstra plus the points. William and Mary's getting 4.5 against Navy. Nope. I don't know. This game sucks. I hate these teams. I lose money on these teams a lot. Give me William and Mary plus the points. What are you doing here?
Bill. Yeah, we got to take Bill here. I mean, who's Navy to be like 5.5? Get the fuck out of here. They can't win by touchdown.
4.5. I'm seeing. Yeah.
Oh, it's coming down.
Pitt is laying 1.5 at Syracuse.
You know what to do.
I'm on the cues. I don't know about a lock though. You think we should lock it?
Yeah, Pitt's coming in hot. Winners of 5 in a row, feeling themselves. Carolina on deck. They may be able to get Carolina because they always play well at home. Syracuse going to drill them. Lock up the cues.
All right, Orangemen, let's go. Let's go.
Eat shit, Pitt. Get this fucking shit out of here.
Also, shout out to the chat that they might have played my Memphis money line play. I think both of us took Memphis on the money line against Iowa State. Easy fucking cash. Hey, bowl games. How about you don't fuck over a team and have them play a true fucking road game? It's not hard when you have 84 fucking teams.
That was a joke.
Dude, it's fucking, if I'm Matt Campbell, I'd be like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Yeah. This is their home stadium. But I'm glad it happened because we made money on it. But I just don't understand why do that. You can put them in New Orleans or something and have fucking. This is not hard to do. This is not hard to do.
No.
Anyway, moving along. UVA's laying 9.5 against Notre Dame. I'll lay it. You?
I'm on Notre Dame here. I kind of feel like Virginia's going to go through the motions. For some reason, it's always a close game when these two play. I know Mike Bray's not there, but give me the Irish here with the points.
You keep repping Notre Dame, buddy.
Didn't they come through for me the other night?
No. Maris covered.
Maris
covered.
Fucking buddy. Maris made 2 free throws with 0.1. That was such bullshit. Yeah. Give me the Irish. Fringe lock.
Lipscomb.
UVA out of here.
Lipscomb's catching 9.5 against Florida State. Should we lock Lipscomb?
Is this a trap? I feel like this line kind of reeks. I think it should be a little bit lower. I'll lay it with Florida State.
I think you're right because the last time they played, the Florida State won by 37. So yeah, okay. Not gonna lock it. I think Lipscomb. I'm gonna take Lipscomb in the points, but I'm not locking it. Northeastern is catching 1.5 against the Rhode Island Rams. I hate this Rhode Island team. Get Northeastern for the win. No, this stinks. This stinks a little bit, right?
This is the one.
Rhode Island minus 1.5.
Lock.
No.
Rhode Island.
Never.
Rhode Island.
Never.
I'm on it.
Fuck
I'm
this
on
team.
it. They're gonna win this one. They've lost 6 in a row. Coming out of the break, Archie Miller. Here we go.
Moneyline Max locking it up. I'm not doing it. No. Columbia is catching 6.5 at Fordham.
We have to do this.
Fordham, right?
Yeah. So what's Fordham? 4-7 against Columbia. Columbia's feeling themselves coming in here 8-3. They've won fucking like 8 out of 9. Fordham's gonna put it on them. Give me Fordham. Lock it up.
I'll join you. Hey, whoa.
What we got?
I'm gonna join you on Rhode Island now. I'm betting Rhode Island.
We got.
I'm betting Fordham, and
There we
we are
go.
parlaying
The Rams.
the Rams. Yeah, I like that. And keep me up to date on this Cal game. I gotta look at my notes and shit.
22
Can't keep
point
track
game.
of it. Okay.
20. Yeah.
Quinnipiac, the Aqueduct, is heading to the swamp. They're catching 21. Quinnipiac, they suck, but they're somehow 9-3.
I know. I hate this fucking team. Lay it, Florida.
I'm laying
not
it
betting
too.
it. I ain't
I'm laying
betting
it
this
too.
fucking game. Don't fucking make me bet.
Lay it. Frank Martin just got back from Hawaii.
Yeah, and Christmas. We got to take Sienna.
I can't take Sienna, dude. I cannot take this fucking team.
They almost beat the Brown guys the other day. They should have won. They led for 38 minutes.
Gosh, you're really gonna talk me into? I'm not locking this. But
No, I ain't betting
give
this
me
one,
Sienna
yeah.
and the points then. Give me fucking. I promised myself I wouldn't do this the rest of the year. ULM is catching 15.5 at App State.
App
Why
got
we-
drilled right before Christmas.
But students are still not there.
Yeah. Take the
I'm taking the points, and I could
Yeah.
be talking to a lock.
Are we willing to go back to the well of fading App State off the
Why is it-
loss?
15.5 points.
I agree that it's too many, but I'm staying away. I did not lock Sienna this time, everybody. Just so it's on the record. I just picked Sienna.
Davidson's laying 1.5 at Ohio. This game's awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Give me Ohio to beat Davidson tomorrow. What are you doing here?
Yeah, so Ohio really struggled down the stretch, but then headed into Christmas. But if you look at it, they played a bunch of road games. I love Ohio here, coming back home off that Austin P game. I'm going to lock Ohio. They're going to win the game outright against Davidson.
I'll join
Give
you.
me the Bobcats.
Bobcat time. All right, let's go. Catching 1.5 at home. Just ride that money line. The Flaming Libs of Liberty are heading to Birmingham. Neutral site game for some stupid reason.
Stupid as hell.
Alabama's laying 9.5. I'm locking up Alabama minus 9.5. This isn't a good. This is going to sell out. What are you doing here?
I'm gonna take the Libs, but I'm not betting this game.
Can I remind you?
They got killed last year. I know.
Yeah, they lost by 36 last year.
I know. That's why I feel like they're gonna remember that.
They can remember it and lose by 15, and we still hit. All right. It's not a true home game, but it is. They play this Birmingham. They play in Birmingham like once or twice. I feel like all the time, like almost every year. They did this shit for the Iron Bowl for a long time. Let's go. Florida A&M is catching 22.5 at South Carolina.
God.
I'm on Carolina. A&M's horrible. What are you doing here?
Give me the points. I don't know. It's perfectly placed.
Arkansas State, Georgia State. Do we have a line here? I need that. And I need Lemoyne Fairfield.
It's a pick.
Give me
Georgia State do? Yeah, I feel like Georgia
State. They kind of suck
is,
this year, though.
They do. I'll take Georgia State though, home team.
What's Lemoyne Fairfield?
Lemoyne
minus 1.5. We have a line on Lemoyne Fairfield. Lemoyne plus 11.
Oh God! Don't make me do it.
I was about to say it was like 1.5.
You should take Lemoyne.
Should we swim with the Dolphins?
Yeah. I mean, who the fuck is Fairfield to be laying 11?
Let's lock it up.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's take the best team in Syracuse, New York. The Dolphins. Fly.
Fairfield shit out of here.
Swim. Let's do all that good shit. Merrimack, Boston. I need this line too. In the meantime, Indiana State's catching 10 at Michigan State. I'm taking the 10. Sprinkle a little bit of the money line with the Sycamores. It might be chalky, but McNeese was chalky tonight. Look what happened. I know you hate Indiana State, so I'm expecting you to battle me right now. You piece of no good shit.
No, I mean this is Larry Bird versus Magic Johnson rematch of the national championship. Give me Sparty, but I'm not going to bet this game. I feel like Sparty's going to be ready for Indiana State. We got Merrimack laying 2 at Boston.
We should lock Merrimack.
I'm going the other way if you want to battle. Give me Boston. Lock it up.
Get this Boston bullshit out here.
They own Merrimack. They beat them like 4 in a row.
Shit. All right. It all comes crashing down. Fucking Terriers don't even play football. I'm going to cancel their football team. Those fucking pussies. This fucking pussy ass institution with your little shitty small dog. All right. The Merrimack is Warriors, baby. All right. And I would play that clip, but I don't want to get sued. So. Yeah.
Boston outright. Let's go.
No. You're wrong. All right.
Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem.
We got a lock battle. Merrimack with Dundee. Come out to play against those little yappers. Next up, Texas State. Jamie, why am I not getting all the fucking lines now? Hang on. You got a line on this Texas State JMU game?
12.
I had all this shit before. Give me JMU.
What's the situation with JMU? I like Texas State here. I like the points. Undefeated. I think this is when the pressure starts mounting up, man. League play starting.
No, Texas State sucks. Give me JMU. St. Peter's is laying 1.5 at Bucknell.
Give me fuck out of here.
St. Peter's has burned me this year, though, man. They have fucking burned me a lot this year. Give me the Peacocks, though. What are you doing here?
I'm going to lock up Bucknell. St. Peter should not be laying points on the road. Bucknell
That's
outright.
why I'm taking the Peacocks, right?
I mean, St. Peter's has a better record. I think everybody's going to look at that. I think Bucknell's better than the record, playing better. Give me Bucknell. Lock it up. Let's go.
To lock
Bison.
up Bucknell, you got to be a brave soul. Funny line, Mac, locking up the Bulls of Bucknell. Let's go.
Fundamentals.
All right, moving along. George Mason's laying 20.5 against North Carolina A&T. I think we should lock up A&T. Look what they've done. They're starting to buy in. They're starting to buy in.
Christmas, though.
They beat Coastal Carolina on December 21st. They only lost to Jackson State by 8. They beat Texas Southern. I'm buying it. Give me the 20.5. Aggies are covered. Lock it up. Mason wins by 17. What are you doing here?
I'm out on this one. I'll take the points with you though.
Troy is laying 2.5 at Coastal Carolina. I hate this game.
I hate this game too, man. League game. I feel like Coastal's going to win.
Yeah, I think so too. Give me Coastal.
Not betting.
Iona is, yeah, don't ever lock that. Iona's laying 2.5 against Harvard. Give me Harvard. What are you doing here?
I like Harvard too, but why is Iona laying points at Harvard?
It's a good point. Stinky.
Yeah, that
doesn't make any sense.
People love Iona, man.
Queens is getting 27.5 at Duke. Give me Duke.
I think we should bet Queens.
No.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna take Queens.
See all
Duke's
those
off
big-ass
Baylor.
blowouts
They got ACC on deck. Yeah, I'm not gonna bet it, but I'll take Queens.
Princeton is laying 3.5 at Delaware.
This line stinks.
Delaware's gonna win this, right?
Yes, I'm locking up the Blue Hens. I think they're
I'll
pretty
join
good,
you.
especially at home. Let's go.
I'll join you.
Get this Princeton
Come
shit out of
with
here.
The Blue Hens. Let's go. Gardner West catching 12 at VCU. What? Is there injuries? What the fuck am I missing here?
I think they're just getting the reputation bump here with VCU. I think we should bet Gardner Webb.
Yes. Sprinkle the money
Lock
line.
it up.
Plus
Yeah.
550. I'm locking the, Gardner Webb plus 550. Folks, I'm telling you, just sprinkle a little bit. A little bit. Wake Forest, this line opened up at 1.5. It's now at 3.5. They're laying 3.5 at home against Virginia Tech. I will lay the points with the Demon Deacons. What are you doing here?
I'll lay it as well, but I think this game's tight. Give me the Demon Deacons win a grinder of a game.
Howard is catching 6.5 at LaSalle.
This number's short.
Howard's decent though, man.
I kind of think we should bet Howard.
Yeah, give me Howard.
I like Howard. I think they may win this thing outright. I'll lock Howard here.
I'll join you. Let Bisons be Bisons. Give us the 6.5.
More talented team.
Central Michigan's catching 15 at Loyola Chicago. I don't give a shit. I hate laying 15 with Loyola Chicago. However, man, they only score like 56 points a game.
I know.
Lay it. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll lay it. This line I think is telling us to lay it.
Next up we got Michael Creighton taking on Marquette. Marquette's laying 4.5. I think we play Creighton on the money line.
I'm with you, man. I think this is the foxhole. I think everybody's going to be on Marquette. Creighton's a little bit desperate here. They kind of stumbled into
Plus
Christmas break.
160.
Yeah, and I know that Marquette is really fucking good at home, but I kind of like Creighton here. Creighton and Marquette always come down to the wire. Let's lock Creighton here. Let's go.
Creighton money line play. The Bluejays, baby. Let's go. Next up on the slate. Trying to find this fucking line. Anyone got that line for Longwood?
That line is baiting you. That line is baiting you to take Marquette too.
Yeah. Where the hell is this Longwood Dayton line? It's hiding from me.
I think 12 and
I
a
got
half.
it. 12 and a half. Yeah. Dayton minus 12 and a half. No. Give me Longwood plus 12 and a half. What are you doing here?
I'll take Longwood. I'm not betting this.
Lehigh is getting 6.5 at Marist.
This line
Don't look now, but Marist is 7-3.
Yeah, I know.
First place in the old Metro Athletic, if that counts. Give me Lehigh. Why is this line so short?
Lehigh's winning. Lock. Lehigh back in
league. Should we ride
play.
that money line plus 230?
They're a new team every time after the new year. They always suck in November and December. Let's go. Not a league game, but they're getting ready for league play. Let's go. They're winning this game.
Lehigh money line play. Lehigh money line play.
Yeah.
Let's go.
This fucking Maris shit out of here.
Alabama A&M is taking on the Georgia Bulldogs. Where the hell is this line? I'm having a hard time identifying lines
20 something, 20. Where'd it go? 22.5. They do play in football around the same time. Or no? Is that the next day? I don't know.
No, I think it's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. Yeah.
Game sucks, by the way. I'm still laying it with Georgia. A&M sucks.
I'll take the points.
Abilene Christian is taking on Western Kentucky.
This is a game.
Western Kentucky's laying 5.
It's another short number here, man.
I think we should lock Western Kentucky.
I think Western wins. I think it's a close game. I'm
locking the tops. The tops are being disrespected out there in the world. Lay the 5 with the tops. Southern Miss. It's taking on Georgia Southern. Southern Miss is laying 3.5. This is the stinkiest line of the day. Like, I understand Southern Miss is struggling this year, but Georgia Southern's 0-12.
Yeah.
Southern Miss is laying 3.5
on the road.
No one's going to be at this game, but I mean,
it's still a road game.
Give me Southern.
Who knows what Carabello was doing over Christmas holiday?
I am not fucking locking this.
Well, that makes one of us. I will lock up Georgia Southern to get win number 1.
You're a maniac.
Get the Southern Miss propaganda out of here.
I don't have the money line out there right now, but ride that money line.
That freaking blood money out of here.
Central Arkansas just take it on Missouri. Bounce back game for Missouri. They're laying 23.5. Central Arkansas just covered that big number against Oklahoma. Give me it again, because I don't think Missouri's 23.5 points better than them. Missouri wins by 18. What are you doing here?
I kind of agree. Yeah, give me the points.
St. Bonaventure, Akron. This game's awesome, actually.
This game is in Cleveland, part of a doubleheader.
That's an underrated game on the board. St. Bonaventure's laying 1.5. I disagree. Akron is right next to Cleveland. Akron's winning this game. Lock it up. Let's go. You locking it?
Yep. The dogs are going to be barking in Cleveland. Give me Akron. Let's go.
Let's go.
Outright.
Oregon's laying 7.5 against UCLA. Lock. We got to take Oregon, dude, right?
Do you really trust Oregon to cover back-to-back decent numbers, though?
UCLA looked so bad the other night.
I'll battle you if you want Oregon. I'll take UCLA. I'll take Mick Cronin.
I was about to back off of this.
I'll take Cronin as a dog. Nobody believes in him.
You can lock it. I'm backing away.
All right, give me UCLA. Give me UCLA. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm taking Oregon, but I'm not betting it.
We got to be in the dog roll.
7.5.
Back against the wall. Let's go.
Game of the day, if I may say so. First were those little private school pussies, Northwestern. They all thought they were smart with their brains and their flying squirrels and their car wash shit, you fucking losers. All right. Now, you put them on the schedule. You have the courage for the big bad Big East and DePaul to put Chicago State on the schedule. It's insulting. It is insulting to put our boys Chicago State's catching 6 at DePaul. Now, I will say this. Noah Bieniek did alert me to the news. Magic. We might have a potential tragic magic situation going on because DePaul's big time, or rest in peace to their legendary basketball coach, Joey Meyer. A life well lived. I think that has me a bit confused, but I'll take the 6 in Chicago State. I'm not locking it anymore. What are you doing here?
Chicago State has stumbled all of a sudden recently. They really haven't played well since Northwestern on the road, but this is another Super Bowl spot for them. DePaul, they're in between Big East games. I know it's tragic magic, but nobody cares at DePaul. Chicago State outright, lock it up. They're going to win the game.
All right, God damn it, let's go.
They're better.
Yeah, give us our Cougs.
Super Bowl spot.
Let's go. What if I told you the Campbell Camels were laying 3.5 against my favorite team besides Chicago State, the St. Francis Red Flash?
They've covered like 6 in a row.
And make it 7 in a row. Lock it up. This Campbell team sucks ass. Plus 135 on the money line for St. Francis. They're at home. Nobody goes into Loretta, Pennsylvania to the DeGaulle and gets a dub. It's about time you start joining me on these St. Francis Red Flash. Instead, you like to fade them every time. And you've been eating shit left and right, fading my Red Flash. When are you coming aboard?
Well, I did on the one Miracle cover where they were down like 27.5, and somehow they covered that. I said, no, this can't be sustainable. I'll take your guys, but I'm not betting it. Too much luck with this team.
They're hot. All right, the heat is in the hat. UT Martin, Tennessee Tech. I like how these Tennessee teams playing each other lately. I feel like every single team playing each other. I do. It's better for the sport. UT Martin's laying 3.5. This is a little smelly, isn't it?
So let's walk through this. I was on Tennessee, or we both were on Tennessee Tech. I even tried to fade Martin the other night. Do we think they're going to win back-to-back road spots in 48 hours, and Tennessee Tech's going to lose both home games to start league play? I think we lock Tech here. They're going to get it done outright.
I can't lock it.
I am. They'll get the split. They're gonna get the split.
You can lock that. I'm backing away.
Away
here. Moneyline Mags locking up the Golden Eagles. Tennessee Tech. I almost said Texas Tech. Colgate is catching 5 at Cornell. Oh boy. I mean, I think Colgate's better than Cornell this year.
I do too.
I think we take the 5. I think we ride the money line.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'll take the points. I'm gonna stay away on the lock.
Wait, you're not locking it?
No, I'm not gonna lock this one.
I am. Give me that toothpaste. Let's roll. The Leopards of Lafayette are catching 18.5 points in Richmond, Virginia, taking on the Spiders. Take the points. You?
Yeah, I'll take the points as well. I'm with you. Fucking Arizona won by 19. Loss.
Northern Arizona's taking on Northern Colorado. Northern Colorado's laying 6.5. No. I will take Northern Arizona. You?
I like Northern Arizona. I think they're kind of live here. Check the picks page. I may lock this.
I think they're live too. They could win this game outright. Yeah.
Yeah.
Murray State's laying 4.5 against Middle Tennessee.
Talk about 2 proud programs that have sucked this year.
I think we should consider locking Murray.
I did that fucking on the other side of the break. They're so regional. I'll take Murray, but I'm not locking this.
All right. Neutral site game, Kansas, Wichita State in Kansas City, Missouri. Wichita State's catching 12.5. You know, I was on a show talking about this game. It was at 9.5. Now it's at 12.5. Give me Wichita on the points now. You?
Wichita is actually going to be playing their second game here. They kind of hung in there with K-State the other day. Second time in that arena in Kansas City. I think we should bet Wichita. This is their Super Bowl. Kansas has league play on deck. Give me the Shockers. Lock it up.
I'm not going to lock it, but you can.
Single-digit game. Single-digit game.
Moneyline
Kansas
Mac is
plays with their
shocking
food.
it up with the Shockers. Montana State's heading to Weber State. Weber State's laying 11.5 points. Nope. Give me Montana State plus the 11.5. Weber State just beat the shit out of Montana. Letdown spot. What are you doing here?
I thought you might try and lock this. Yeah, I'll take the points with Montana State.
Marshall is hosting Louisiana. They're laying 3.
Ooh, this line's come up.
I think we should potentially lock up Marshall.
I think we should too. Great spot in Huntington. Louisiana always struggles up there. Let's go.
Let's bet them herd. Come roll with the herd. Maryland Eastern Shore is catching 17.5 at the Colonials of George Washington. The Colonials of George Washington. The Colonials of George Washington.
Those pussies.
I mean, I'm all over Eastern Shore. I could be talking about lock here. 17.5. Who the fuck you think you are? Yank Gadara is not walking through that door.
Let's look at the situation real quick. Who does George Washington have on deck?
They are a phony ass. They have Fordham on deck.
I kind of agree with you, man. That's a lot of points. Let's go. Maryland Eastern Shore. 17.5 is way too many. They lose by 10.
Let's go. Lock it up. The locks are flowing.
10-2.
The locks are flowing. And can I present you with another lock? Because Long Beach State's laying 8.5 off of a rivalry game against Cal State Northridge.
You want to take Northridge?
And I think we sprinkle the money line.
I can't figure out these teams. I'll take Northridge. I'm not going to bet it.
I'm locking up Northridge. Let's go.
There you go. Locks are flowing.
Let's fucking go. Little Cock is taking on Tennessee State. Tennessee State's laying 2.5.
I'm going to go back to it.
Give me Tennessee State minus 2.5. What are you doing here?
Give me Tennessee State. I don't think that Little Rock can go 2-0 on the road trip. Tennessee State, let's go.
Portland State's laying 4 against Idaho. Lock.
This one kind of stinks.
Get this Noah Bieniek, Idaho Vandal bullshit out of here. Portland State's winning. Lay the 4. What are you doing here?
They did just get fucked up.
Yes.
I'll take a chalk favorite here. Let's go. Portland State, lock it up.
I'm saying hop on in it. Get your fucking U-Hauls out of here, you fucking vandals. All right. Cal Poly's getting 10.5 against UC Davis. I think we should consider another lock because I think this line is off. Actually, I see 11.5 right now. Dude, let's lock Cal Poly.
They're so bad though.
They're better this year. They're improved.
I'll take Cal Poly. I'm not locking it. They've burned me.
I'm locking it. Mustangs cover. I know the locks are flowing, folks. You just gotta roll with us.
Take
Sacramento State's getting 11 at Eastern Washington. I'll take Eastern Washington, but I am not locking it. You?
Yeah, Eastern Washington looked fucking really good the other night. I'll lay it as well. But I'm not betting this.
The Airport is taking on Utah Tech. Strange game. The Airport is getting 1.5 in Utah. No, that's a far fucking flight. Give me Utah Tech minus 1.5. Yeah.
I kind of want to lock Utah Tech, Dixie State here. Why are they playing this game? I'm going to stay away. There's so many other games. This would be a Monday night 10-game slate lock.
Yeah. Fucking Dartmouth is catching 12.5 at Vanderbilt. We should lock this.
Dartmouth?
No, I'm seeing 13.
Oh, where'd Bieniek come from?
Hey!
That's a
the
hell of a lot
LeBaron's
of
parked.
That's a lot of points for a team that has Alabama on deck at home.
We should bet on fucking Dartmouth here.
man.
All right, I'll do it. You push me. No,
it's the fucking holidays. Fucking Dartmouth never disappoints in the holidays.
Pussy
Give
ass
it a 13
kids.
with fucking Dartmouth. We're gonna throw a fucking dot on Dartmouth. And dare I say, sprinkle the money line. UNC Wilmington. Am I gonna make the same mistake as last night? Is the question. They're catching
like Greensboro.
Yeah, they're catching 10 in Fayetteville.
I'm out. Lay it.
I'm taking the 10. I wanted a little bit of a push to lock it up, but give me the 10. I'm not locking it.
I'll give you the push, Colby. I'm jumping right in and giving out some locks because I said it. I called my shot a week ago when we picked Arkansas against Abilene Christian. Abilene Christian led at halftime against the Hawks. And
are we at all concerned that Wilmington won at Kentucky and that's bulletin board material?
Yes, just like Greensboro won at Arkansas and Texas was fucking ready. I'm out on this game.
It's bulletin material, but also SEC play on deck. You got Auburn next. I mean,
no, it's all no.
I just saw it with my own team tonight. It's the spot. It's tricky. Like that didn't like shit on me for the round robin play. All of those were live except for Fair Dick because they just fucking suck.
He should be involved with sales because he's selling me. Callahan brake pads. Hopefully this isn't the one you take a shit in a box and label it guaranteed.
Great movie. Great fucking
movie. Mississippi Valley State is taking on San Francisco. This game is awesome.
We got to take Valley, right?
32.5 points.
San Fran just fucking drilled teams left and right headed into the break. They're not going to be awake for this game.
32.5 points. Are we concerned that Valley State, yes, they're 0-12, but they're a feisty Delta Devil squad.
I hate them.
And they only lost by 49 at Baylor. Only lost by 29 at Tulsa. Only lost by 38 at Gonzaga. Only lost by 35 at Liberty. Only lost by 29 at North Texas. But you know what we're not talking about? We're not talking about their performance in Northern California when they went up to Pacific and only lost by 3. When they went to Santa Clara and only scored 39 points. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. They only scored 39 points against Santa Clara.
And they didn't even try and cover it at the end. They ran out the clock. This team's dead to me. Fuck them. I'll take them though with the points.
Not betting with the points too. Yeah.
I only bet them on Monday nights.
Wyoming is heading to the Super Soaker to take on the BYU Cougars. BYU's laying 20.
Oof.
This is going to sound crazy. I think we should consider locking up Wyoming. The logic is the altitude doesn't affect them.
Yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying. BYU does have league play on deck, but I don't know, man. I've been burned too many times on this angle.
Okay, I'm with you then. Just give me Wyoming plus 20. Brian Sanders says he sees 43. 43 and a half.
Dude, if it's 43 and a half, I'm locking Mississippi Valley.
Where are you seeing that, Brian? Folks, in the meantime, let me tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Win bigger by betting smarter this NFL season with Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting analytics platform, bar, parlays, player props, and game lines. Research every NFL, NBA, and soccer bet with historical stats and data. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame Bets to craft more intelligent, data-driven parlays. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN. You get 50% off your first month today. Start researching. Start winning with Hall of Fame Bets. All right. Yeah, I'm seeing 32 and a half. Where the hell are you getting these numbers, Brian? Got a guy in the alley giving you that number? What's going on?
43. Here? I was ready to bet them.
Montana. They just recently got their ass whooped. I like that because now they head to where is this? Where the hell is this game?
Moscow?
Pocatello. Montana's only laying 5 to Idaho State. I think I'm betting the hell out of Montana. They're gonna fuck them up, dude. What are you doing here?
I'll join you. This one kind of stinks, but yeah, I mean, this is a bounce back. Give me Montana. Good program.
Does it stink, or is just them just plugging in the numbers after a drilling, a defeat to Weber State, and the numbers are diluting how decent Montana actually is?
I think you're onto something, and I also think there's 90 games tomorrow, so I think this one kind of slipped by them. Let's go, Montana. They're gonna win by 10.
Let's go. UIC is catching 6.5 against Southern Illinois. UIC's been kind of shitty lately.
They're so up and down.
Give me the points.
I like the points too. This is value play.
What's going on with that Cal game?
Arizona covered. The one by
Son
19.
Of a bitch.
Yeah, sucks.
I quit. I don't want to do the show anymore.
So you got 90 games tomorrow.
Yale is taking on Santa Clara. It's actually a pretty decent game. Santa Clara's laying 1.5. Give me Yale to get the outright win. What are you doing here?
Did you say Santa Clara's laying points?
Yeah.
I'm with you on Yale winning the game outright. I think they're better. Should we bet this?
No.
I'm betting Yale. They're going to win the game. I think they're significantly better.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up, Yale. Wagner. Just taking on Manhattan. Manhattan's laying 2.5. Lay it. Fuck
take
Wagner.
The 2.5. Take the 2.5.
Fuck Wagner. I'm done with them. Lay the 2.5. All right. Can we talk about this one?
What we got?
Austin Peay's getting 19.5 or 20 at Memphis.
This is in state.
I said we lock this shit up, dude. It's too many points. I'm
with you, man. The Govs are feisty. I think that this way too big a number. I think it should be around 10. I think this is a get up spot. Memphis looking ahead to league play. Yeah, let's lock up the Govs.
Lock it up. The Quakers of Penn are traveling down to Houston, Texas, where they're getting 26 points, a gigantic number.
The fuck is that? Yeah.
Sorry. You can try to slow down the game all you want. The stapler needs to go off here. Houston. No, Penn covers. Houston wins by 23. What are you doing here?
I think I may. No, I'm gonna lay with Houston. I'm not fucking going against Houston.
South Alabama's heading to ODU. This game. Where the hell is this line?
Jeff Jones
ODU's laying 4. I don't think so. ODU's laying 4. Shout out to Knight Rider, and I saw someone else throw money too, and I missed you. I'm sorry. Can you, Noah? Can you find that? I'll lay it with ODU. What are you doing here?
I'm gonna lock ODU. I think they're back at home. They kind of got banged around out there in Hawaii. Tragic magic, like Rob talked about. Give me ODU. Better team.
Let's go. Next up, Bellarmine is taking on High Point. High Point's laying 8, but the problem is High Point is a team that I think is on the verge of a national championship. I'll still take Bellarmine plus 8. What are you doing here?
Bellarmine, fringe lock. You know me, I love me some fundamentals. I think they're live in this game.
FAU is laying 16.5 at the Gulf Coast of Florida.
Oh, I love this game.
Dude, Gulf Coast sucks though. I can't do it.
You have to do it. I'm doing it.
Did you watch their last?
They're coming off the Arizona win.
Did you watch the last game for Florida Gulf Coast? I need to remind you.
I've watched the last 3.
They banked in a 3. No, it wasn't banked in. It was like the fucking Larry Bird one. It bounced off the top of the rim. A 3 to be hit at the angle up in the air and then in, and it was by a player who had not scored the entire season, and he hit a game winner against a D2 school at the buzzer.
By low spot. FAU wins by 9. Lock up Gulf Coast.
FAU beat FIU by 34. So I don't know.
Not
if it's
coming
much
off
of a
Arizona. They just beat Arizona in Vegas and into Chris
Final.
And they got league play on deck.
They're not looking ahead to East Carolina.
Oh.
Pick Dundee. Riding with FAU. Lay the 16.5. Florida Gulf Coast is awful.
You're going to hang in here, man.
They fucking suck. Lost a lot of money on that shit ass team this year. Next up, West Virginia's catching 10.5 in Cleveland, Ohio against the Buckeyes.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'll lock you. I'll lock it with you on. Like, I think W getting their players back. I think they cover this. I think this isn't a crazy. This is not a crazy money line play.
Not at all.
Morgantown, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Morgantown, WV.
And this game is in Cleveland. We played in Cleveland a couple years ago. The night before that, when we beat them in Cleveland when they were ranked number 2 in the country, their football team lost. What happened tonight? Their football team lost. Buckeyes feeling down about themselves. Their crowd's not going to travel as much as everybody thinks. It'll be a neutral. It'll favor Ohio State. Obviously, it's in Cleveland, but Cleveland's only 2.5 hours from Morgantown. West Virginia's going to win the game outright over the Buckeyes and get this thing going in the Big 12. Let's go, Ears.
Prairie Views catch.
I originally thought this game was a true road game. I am in now. Like I like Dub V even in Columbus. I wasn't going to.
This line's ridiculous.
Dub V hasn't played a true road yet this year, so I when picking the games earlier on the picks page, I was like, you know what, I can't lock it because it would be their first road game. But Mac makes a great point. I mean, I think Ohio State, a casual college basketball crowd, not crazy for their college basketball team. I think it's an average home crowd. I don't think it's one of their most bustling home crowds. So yeah, on a neutral in Cleveland, give me them.
Plus 500 on the money line.
Furthermore, it's more of a fade on Ohio State. Just looking at their resume, I don't love what they've done so far this year. I think their best win's Alabama, and I don't really know how good Alabama is this year. Their next best win after Bama is UCLA on a neutral. So there's still some questions I have about this Buckeyes team, and it's not just because I am a Michigan fan.
Yeah, it's in there.
Prairie View is catching 25.5 against Texas A&M. Did I say 25.5? I meant 22.5.
Yeah.
Sorry, Prairie View. I'm out. Give me the buzzsaw minus the points. What are you doing here?
Give me Prairie View. I don't.
IDub. Incarnate Words taking on the Mexicans.
The Mexicans.
Mexicans are laying 3.5.
They're ready to go.
IDub just won at UIC on the money line. Something's got to give. Give me the Mexicans minus 3.5. What are you doing here?
Yeah, El Mexico. I will. I'll probably lock this by the tip of the game. So check the picks page. Let's go Mexico.
UC Santa Barbara is playing at UC Riverside. Santa Barbara's laying 2.5. I'm locking up Santa Barbara. They just got drilled at UC Davis. They're not gonna lose both. They beat Riverside. What are you doing here?
Agreed. And Riverside played their asses off the other night against Irvine. in the rivalry game. So let's go Santa Barbara. Lock it up.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep this lock train going because Noah's going to try to sprinkle fairy dust on the whole world with this La Tech Bulldog squad as they head into Arizona, take on the Antelopes of Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon's laying 7.5. I'm not buying this Louisiana Tech shit. All right, they're solid, but not at this place. Right before New Year's Eve, too? Come on.
It'll be lit.
Give me the Grand Canyon Antelopes. -7.5. Lock it up. What are you doing here?
I'll lay it. I'm not betting this one.
Cal Baptist is laying 1.5 at New Mexico State. Nope. New Mexico State. What are you doing here?
I like New Mexico State here too. That's a French lock.
I think you might be right there.
They're playing better, man. They're playing better since they got their players back. They keep losing all these fringe lock. Check the picks page.
Chattanooga's catching 21.5 at the Jungle. Give me the points. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll take the points. They got I don't know. Auburn's so up and down.
UTEP is laying 1 at home against Seattle.
This is a game.
Give me UTEP. I don't think Seattle on the road is any good. Shout out to Knight Rider giving us 25 smackaroos.
Yeah, I like UTEP. Knight Rider asks, who do I like? JMU versus FAU. Who's laying 7? On a neutral. Let's go. I think I go JMU. You, Colby?
I think I lean FAU.
I think it's right around that number.
FAU for me too.
Did you take UTEP or did you take Seattle?
I took UTEP. You know me. I love my minors.
Yeah. UC Irvine is laying 9.5 in Bakersfield. Give me Bakersfield. Irvine wins by 8.
Bakersfield's been chippy. Yeah. I'll take the points.
USC is laying 8.5 at Oregon State. I think we should consider locking USC.
I kind of agree with you. You know, I hate this team. So I'm taking the LA schools on the second leg of the back-to-back in Oregon. Let's go.
Lock it up, USC minus the points. Gotta do it.
Oregon State's bad. They're bad.
Yeah. Final game on the slate.
It's a hard ticket to Hawaii. It's not paradise all the time. It's a hard ticket to Hawaii.
Last time they played, Fullerton won outright. Hawaii's laying 10. I like this Hawaii team. However, I can't lay 10. Give me Fullerton plus the 10. What are you doing here?
I bet it at 7.5. And the reason Fullerton just played last night, and now they got to go all the way out to Hawaii.
In a rivalry game.
California.
In a rivalry game too.
I think Hawaii's going to fuck them up. Give me Hawaii off back-to-back losses in that Diamond Classic. I think they're going to drill them.
All right, you swayed me to take Hawaii, but I'm not locking it. Moneyline Max locking it up. All right, that's our show, folks. Best bet of the night.
West Virginia. I think they're going to win the game outright. So obviously getting 10. I love them against a overvalued Ohio State team. Mountaineers to get in the number because of their 5-7 record, not accounting for all the guys they got back. Looking elsewhere.
I mean, I do like that play. It's up there for me. There was one that I said earlier that I loved. The fuck was it? Who the fuck was it? I mean, the West Virginia one does sound great. But I could have swore I had one that I liked just as much.
Trying to look.
ODU maybe. Oh,
ODU,
Austin P plus 20.
Yeah, we did love. The
no,
Govs.
it's Montana. Montana against Idaho State.
Yeah,
but I actually think I agree with you. I think West Virginia plus the 10.5 is. I know it's close to his heart, but I just don't see them losing by double digits. I think the money line is live, so I will say that is the best play of the night. West Virginia in the points. Noah, do you have a top play?
Yeah, my top play. I was listening to you guys earlier on my ride home. No offense to Mac, but I completely disagree with his analysis on the game. My favorite lock is Oregon minus 5.5 against UCLA. UCLA is a name brand.
I'm seeing 7.5 though.
Oh, I got it at 5.5 when I was at the book. So, what? Okay. It's at 7.5 now.
Yeah, that's what I was calling it on the show. Is 5.5. I think I would agree with you. 7.5. I backed away on the lock.
Hold on. I'll see if I can find one while you're doing the outro. But that was, I still like the side. So Oregon, I think them at home so far this season, I know Colby's going to give me the spiel that the home crowd's not as strong right now, and I totally agree with them. But at home, they've been very good, and they've not kept a single game within 6 points. So I haven't looked at 7.5 or if they've won every game by 8. The only game that it was Michigan, which was their first game after the MTE, where they suffered like 2 injuries in 2 days. So it was a tough adjustment against the Wolverines, who are ass. But yeah, I like the Ducks. I'm going to stick with it. I'm not going to change just because of the number.
There we go. Arizona State just beat Stanford at the buzzer there. 70 or not at the buzzer, but 76-73. It just went final.
We should have bet Arizona State.
I was on them. I said sprinkle the money line. I just didn't.
We said the money line. The money line.
By the way, to Matt, and like for Mac's information, some of the people in the chat, TVDBJ mentioned Jose Perez. So did he hit the game winner, Colby?
I don't know because I was doing the show, but I don't think it was a buzzer beater actually. But Arizona State
did hit a 3 with like 8 seconds.
Yeah. Folks, subscribe to the College Basketball Experience. If you're real swift, you're going to see me talking the College Football Invitational Playoff 4-team, not 14, on VSiN in about 26 minutes. So I got to get out of here. Give Moneyline and Mac a follow on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. Noah Bieniek's on Twitter at NoahB77_. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate all those donations. Happy New Year. Best wishes on this new year. I hope you make a shit ton of money, you kick ass at life, and you just have a great old time. All right. Bang every broad you want to bang. All that good shit. All right. Appreciate you guys always. And yeah, subscribe. YouTube.com/The College Experience. Yeah. Hop on over to VSiN. 30 minutes here. This is the College Basketball Experience. Preview and picks for Saturday, December 30th. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
If you see him on the street, then tip your hat his way. You'll know just where he's headed and which game he's gonna play. He's a sharp-shooting gunman and always aiming high. He'll win any gunfight, his limit is the sky. We're the gunslingers from San Antonio. We're the gunslingers on the road or at home. Remember the Alamo, for such as we are known. We're the gunslingers from San Antonio. When we're away, we're doing our job. We're keeping law and order at home and abroad. Gamblers and outlaws, you better step aside. Our motto is to shoot 'em up and bring 'em back alive. We're the gunslingers from San Antonio. We're the gunslingers on the road or at home. Remember the Alamo, for such as we are known. We're the gunslingers from San Antonio. So if you love Texas and the USA, and if you love football, you'll love to see us play. We'll be shooting up the score and always aiming high. We'll be slinging guns and having fun until the day we die. We're the gunslingers from San Antone, the guns.